Episode 2 on Outsmart Yahoo Boys. How scammers operates. This same topic has hundreds of variants. These frauds all resemble one another, as if there were a scammer training facility someplace. The majority of scammers lure their victims in with enticing offers before tricking them into giving over official-looking documents that seem to be large quantities of money stashed in secure facilities. The sting occurs when they demand payment before beginning the money transfer that never materializes for accrued storage fees, transfer charges, bribes, or taxes. There are several ways they might persuade you to advance earnest money. These will all be criticized in this book. How romance scammers manipulate their victims. The victims of online romance scams frequently ask how the fraudster fooled them into believing they were in a committed relationship. Sadly, many unleash a torrent of verbal abuse directed at themselves that they would never consider hurling at anybody else. It's unfair since scammers frequently employ mind control techniques to lure in and hold on to their victims, the majority of whom fits into one of these 5 groups. They mess up sleep patterns. A frequent and highly efficient method of mind control is to change a person's sleep schedule. This explains why so many cult leaders make their followers stay up all night, wake them up unexpectedly, or force them to rise very early. Scammers do this by insisting on romantic, late-night online conversations or phone calls, by having their victims lie about having a hectic or unusual work schedule so they will wake up early to speak or call, or by sending them late-night texts. In spite of the fact that the victim felt great and it was still early afternoon where the victim resided, the con artist started whining about physical ailments that made him tired and asked at least one victim to take a nap with him. At the moment, it appeared to be a thoughtful, loving gesture, but in reality, it was only a quick trick to distract the first victim's sleep cycles and prevent her from being able to confront the con artist. Lesson here: never let anyone you met online mess up or succeed in chancing your sleeping schedules/hours in the name of love or relationship. They mess up other daily or weekly rhythms. Although everyone has different requirements for structure in a day or a week, most of us find it difficult to think clearly or perform at our best when our calendar is entirely out of balance. All of us have experienced this in the course of daily life. How many times has anything as simple as a missed lesson, canceled class, or an unusually busy or slow week at work caused your schedule to go out of whack, leaving you feeling off balance or even losing sight of what time or day it was? Scammers take advantage of this. When the victim needs to be taking a lunch break or working, they could insist on talking to them or send emails or messages to their phone. They might even make a callback promise to force the victim to wait by the phone and miss meals or evening activities. Many con artists may persuade their victims to engage in major undertakings, such as submitting applications to universities, making plans to repaint or remodel a home they claim they will both live in, or booking a trip for the two of them. This persuasion is used to keep the victim physically and/or psychologically running about, as well as a test to determine how eager the victim is to comply with the scammer's requests. Subscribe to my channel and watch out for episode 3.